Hello, and welcome to this session of Philly by Night for our session of the Trunklings coterie. Our coterie session of the Trunklings coterie called Hiding in the Roses. Our usual trigger warnings apply, and as we zoom into the coterie, everyone has roused, everyone has blushed. Well, almost everyone. So, we will zoom in on our spotlight character for the moment. Maddie, otherwise known as Madeline Clark of the Tremere. You rouse from your day sleep, and you can almost feel the way your body reanimates from its corpse-like state. There is this telltale stiffness to your skin and your joints, and there's almost this weird crunchy feeling as you start to move. And there is an intense hunger as you rouse. And you blushed, didn't you?
I did blush.
Yes, you did. And you almost automatically blushed like you're putting on clothes for the night. And as you are rousing from your day sleep, you feel this old pain or new pain kind of ripple from your chest. You were staked. You had to be staked. And all of the memories of the last time you were awake start to flood back. Islington's gone. He's gone dark. Someone blew up the chantry. Jerry's missing. The only people you can trust are within your coterie, your shadow, and the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
And all you can think about is that hunger.
Maddie's kind of subconsciously rubbing at where the hole was in her chest, where it's still indicated there by her ripped clothing now, and is just trying to reel her beast back in. She has been staked twice within like 2 weeks. This is not okay. She needs to keep it together. This is not a time to have another panic attack. Everything needs to just calm down. We need to focus on getting food and analyzing the situation. We need to be calm. We need to be cool. We need to be a cool Tremere, not a panic Tremere baby.
Does she put her hand on her chest?
Yes.
As she does that, she would feel her fingers go in.
Oh! No.
You still have an aggravated point of damage.
I forgot I do! I haven't healed yet. I should not heal yet. I need a food first.
And it's strange because you're not bleeding. You just have an open wound in a place that should be bleeding. And it reminds you of just how unmet you are. Because you know you can make yourself bleed. But it's strange. So, do you look around after kind of inspecting yourself?
Yes. She kind of is like, "Kate, nope, just we're in analytical mode, not anxiety-ridden fledgling mode. We're just gonna cool, calm, let's analyze, let's look around, taking our surroundings. How long have I been out? What's happened? What's going on? Man, I'm hungry."
As you look up from your panicked state, you would be face to nose with a very long white dog that has been edging closer and closer to you since you roused from day's sleep. And you recognize Melano easily enough, but she's kind of looming over you, just putting her nose in your face like she's kind of, and she's sniffing. She's sniffing all over you to assess you are who you are. And one of the immediate thoughts is that with your heightened senses, you can hear how fast her blood is pumping.
Oh, I
And
did
you're a
try animals a
bloodhound,
couple
aren't
weeks
you?
ago. No, I'm not a
You're
bloodhound.
okay. A couple of you are. Keep
No,
forgetting which ones
Iron
you are.
Gullet. No, that's
Yeah.
Cal and
So
Percy. I got Iron Gullet though, so I
mhm,
can eat animals.
true. Yeah. So it is tempting.
Hi, Melano. She's gonna gently pet the dog's head and push the beast away with my one strength.
It doesn't take too much to push a dog away, but they do look incredibly offended when you do that.
I'm sorry, Melano. I'm just really, I'm really, really hungry right now, and Percy would kill me if I tried to snack on you, and I would never forgive myself. So please move.
Okay. So
Giant dog in my face.
Melano will kind of like sniff all over your hand. And then kind of like lean back and let out a like a telltale whine for to call her dometer and owner. Percy
Yes.
and Cal, I think. Wait. I know Percy has heightened senses. Who does anyone else have heightened senses?
Cal does.
Okay. So Percy and Cal, y'all would hear that telltale whine. Percy, you know what that whine means. Cal, I don't believe you've activated heightened senses for tonight, so you don't immediately know what it means.
Do I still hear the whine? I just don't know what the whine is.
You know what the whine is from Melano.
Do you mean speak with animals?
Feral Whispers.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Yeah. Cal's just gonna go check on Melano because he partly takes care of her when Percy's still asleep for the extra hour. So that's why usually Cal is near Melon. Like, I'm just making sure you're okay while your owner's still out for another hour.
Yeah, Percy would, the minute he hears Melano, so get up and hurry over to him.
Right, you're 6 humanity. You don't wake up at the same time as us.
Yeah, that is true. So
Wait, is this
assuming
an hour
that
before
he's awake.
sunrise?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, then Percy does follow.
Yeah. And Louisa, you would hear various like footsteps going toward the living area, where you know that Maddie is being kept because you have routinely visited her and kept her company, and probably sang to her while she was in torpor.
I most definitely did sing to her in torpor. Sing her
I
all
have
the Italian lullabies. Yeah, hearing the commotion finally, she'll finish putting on her lip gloss and then scurry on over to like poke her head out and see what's going on, and then scurry on over to Maddie's room.
Okay. So Okay. So, the three of you would gradually, well, two of you would gradually get to the living area. Louisa would poke her head out, see what commotion is going on, and go toward Maddie's room. Okay. So Cal and Percy are headed toward the living area where Maddie was being kept. And as y'all got into the area, you would see she is sitting up, awake, flushed, injured, and Cal,
Yes.
give me a resolve plus animalism, please.
That's exactly what I was grabbing for. What's that discipline?
Are you sensing my beast?
100%. I
Oh,
was just
no.
about to ask.
I think that's a good idea. You guys,
Oh,
I
Discord,
don't want to get
please.
sick again.
Okay, I have to go on Discord on my phone because my computer froze. Well, my computer Discord froze.
Discord, I'm howling at the moon.
Sleeping in the middle of a summer
Summer
afternoon.
Discord.
Why have I never heard of this?
It's a
You
My Little
definitely
Pony
have.
song.
I definitely played it when I picked you up on that road trip.
I guarantee you, I was not paying attention.
You were not, because half the time I tried to talk to you, you would be like sightseeing out the window, and I'd just be like, "All right, I'm gonna shut up
Oh.
now."
It's okay.
Five
I'll
would-
send you the YouTube link.
5 with a crit.
Nice.
Very nice. I need to see if this does something special for kids.
Special.
But you can definitely tell that she is extremely hungry. And
Ooh.
that goes hand in hand with being dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, I do get
And,
their hunger level, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah. So you would know that she is at hunger 4.
Oh.
And that was
She
with
is-
me using advantage on blush.
That she is a vampire.
I'd hope so after you staked me.
Yes. Floor here made of floor.
And let me see. I'm going to say that her resonance is phlegmatic.
Okay.
That tracks.
Cal is immediately going to move close to Maddie and sit next to her and like gently put a hand on her shoulder. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just really hungry.
I could tell you're probably going to lose it kind of hungry.
Nearly there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I gotta heal this stupid.
Yeah. Louisa.
1 second, and she's still heading to the end of the room.
Yeah, he's a call. Can you get her a new shirt, please?
What do you think I was doing?
Thank you. You're the best.
No, you are.
I know I can be. But Cal will look back to Maddie. They're like, okay, we're going to get you fed. We're going to be with you one step away.
Okay. Percy,
Yes.
was there something you wanted to do?
Other than rolling her eyes at Cal and Louisa yelling right now. Yeah, she's just gonna walk over to where Cal and Maddie are and just kind of drop the small little cooler. What is happening? Okay, that's okay.
Are you just
Sorry.
dropping it in my lap?
Sorry, there's a cat coughing up a hairball behind me.
Oh no.
Oh
And I was very confused about what the noise was. It broke me for a second. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Percy will just kind of walk over and just kind of put, I assume there's like a table or side table or coffee table or something.
No, you can just put it in my lap. It'd be funnier that way.
You know what? Yeah, so just kind of walk over and just kind of drop the cooler in Maddie's lap and just kind of go back to stand next to Melano and pet her. Like,
So,
have a gift.
Maddie, you have a styrofoam cooler that is about like a foot by a foot.
Oh, okay. Maddie is optimistic that maybe it's blood bags. That would be incredibly considerate of Percy. Maybe even
sorry.
frozen rats or something. She could eat the blood of that. Better than eating the dog. And she just
Yes,
kind of has
sorry.
the impression, looking at Percy petting Melanome's like, Percy's that cat or dog who just brings you a dead animal. Okay. And she's gonna open the cooler and see what's inside it. Please be blood bags. Please be blood bags.
What you would see inside it is a hand.
When I said I needed a hand, this was not it.
Cal just starts like pinching the bridge of his nose.
In my defense, I did not think you were.
That was
gonna
out of character. Oh, thanks, Percy. Where did you get this?
I don't feel like explaining myself twice. I will wait until Miss King, and Louisa are here.
Oh, please don't tell me it's the thing we talked about last time that we still need to finish talking about.
And Percy will just kind of look at him. Just look at him. She's just gonna look at him. Like, I can explain, but I'm not gonna explain twice. So
No, we'll deal with that once everyone's here.
Maddie, as
How-
you were looking at this hand, it has a bit of an odor to it.
Oh, great.
It
How old
is.
is this thing?
You don't really work around bodies that often, so you couldn't really date it. But it's
I work
moderately
around
fresh.
mummified body.
It's not that old, so you can't really identify how old it is. It's still, from your experience of dealing with mummified bodies, this is still moderately fresh.
yeah.
But it's got like a mildew kind of smell to it, and it's very unappetizing compared to the people around you. As well as the various animals that you can hear like roaming around the coterie haven.
Yeah, Maddie in her head is like, I am an archaeologist, not a coroner. I don't work with fresh bodies.
Yeah, Cal's just gonna reach over, grab the top, put it on top, set it to the side. We can deal with that later.
Maddie stares at the box slowly considering things, but doesn't say anything aloud about it.
Cal just sighs.
Amanda, Darlene is shaming you in the comments, Percy. About your poor body part preserving technique.
Look, I'm a Ventru, I'm not a Tremere. Okay, I don't normally handle body parts.
Okay, quick question to you, Maddie, because I think you would know this. So for example, like how we traded earlier, if I put my blood in a cup, it had to sit there for a bit. If you drink it, do I still bond you, or is it like a time limit kind of thing?
You have to wait a few minutes, but yes, if you put Vitae into a vessel and let it cool, it shouldn't have any bonding properties.
Okay, when Lisa gets back, I will do that so we can at least get you a little bit fed, and then we can figure out the rest without maybe you losing it. And I really don't want to have to stake you again, or we have to stake you again.
I would like to not be staked again.
Okay, good. And Kyle's going to gently rub her back. I'm going to take care of you. I promise.
Mm-hmm. Has there been any? How long have I been out?
About a week.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been here pretty much the entire time.
Has there been any news?
Miss King hasn't told us anything yet, so it'll be a question for her.
Okay.
Okay. About this time, Louisa will probably be coming back with some more clothes.
Would I? Because I wanted to do something else while in Maddie's room.
What are you doing in
Okay.
my room?
So we'll move over to Louisa while she is in Maddie's room.
Yay.
What are you doing?
I wanted to see if Maddie had any like blood bags hidden somewhere. No. Or
Not at the Haven.
and just kind of like take a moment to like look at Maddie's room and like learn more about Maddie.
It is organized clutter. You know,
The neurodivergent organized clutter, got it.
Scholarly type stuff, you know, total academia vibes. Yeah, it's the new Haven, so she hasn't had much time to move too much stuff into it, but like there's books piled up in stacks to be read and all kinds of random scholarly type stuff. She's probably got some posters of like Greece and Rome and Egypt up because, you know, archaeology. Maybe Indiana Jones poster for the fun of it. Wow, Amanda, thanks.
Out here dragging
she
all
just
the
kind of
fledglings.
just looks around, sees a lot of big words, is like, I don't know how to read them. Okay, no blood bags in here. Let me not make a mess. And then, will like take a little extra long to pick out an outfit because she's like, well, I don't know if Maddie's in the mood for this. I don't know how Maddie dresses herself. And then just grab like the outfit you pictured for after she wakes up and just be like, I think this is good enough. She's also looking around for the Raven.
Where is Wednesday?
Because she's low-key worried that the Raven's gonna pop out of somewhere in Maddie's room and start pecking her.
Wednesday has actually been hiding in the back of Maddie's shirt
Did
and
Melanie
kind
scare
of
her?
making a nest out of her hair.
Oh,
For a week. My hair is a
She's
rat.
been leaving. Yes, she's been coming and going, but she has been hiding in your hair and
need a
in the back of your
hairbrush.
shirt.
She needed somewhere to hide from Melano.
Melano needed to hide from her.
So I hope Louisa
They
brings
both
me a
needed to hide
hairbrush.
from Acorn.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, she's gonna like bring like a bunch of stuff and just instead
Clean
of
all
just
the
bringing an
feathers
outfit,
out.
it's gonna the way she's carrying it's gonna look like she nearly brought like half the closet because she's bringing like hairbrushes and makeup and stuff and just walks back in and is like,
It's actually more like you brought out her whole closet because y'all's closets in the Coterie Haven are sparse. These are emergency clothes that y'all have here just in case y'all have to stay at the Coterie Haven without any other choice. So, Maddie, you see Louisa come in with your entire closet basically draped over her arms.
Oh, thanks, Lisa.
I didn't know what you would want to wear when you woke up, so I just brought it all.
That's a totally okay. Oh, that's a lot of feathers. Ooh, I can make a down pillow. Does Raven down pillows feel as nice as Goose down pillows? That's a question for another time. She starts picking the feathers out of her hair and her shirt.
Yeah, I've been kind of taking care of Wednesday for the last week, and oh boy, they have a mouth on them. That's all I'm going to say.
Louisa's gonna put the clothes in Maddie's lap and then sit on the other side of Maddie and start trying to detangle her hair and like combing it out.
Ow, 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 ow,
Sorry,
ow,
sorry, I'm gonna start at the ends.
Thanks. And Maddie feels very awkward and embarrassed right now because everyone's attention is on her and not because she said something smart.
So all of these nerves, all of these little things that keep happening around you, your mind keeps shifting back to they're very close. She can get them closer.
Oh,
And she just needs to take one bite. Not to mention, then she could be closer to them than they've ever been. Because she misses that closeness.
Maddie feels herself getting increasingly anxious at the hunger driving these thoughts. And she's like, you know what? I felt way calmer when I was relying on whatever that is going on in my head. That's not the beast. And so she's just gonna try and compose herself and quiet all these anxieties and fears and just deal with everything one thing at a time. Everything is fine. Just push it down.
Okay. Cal, do you find something to pour your blood in?
Yeah. Actually, before that, Cal's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna pour my blood into a cup.
Why?
You guys, she's like one turn away from losing it. She's very hungry.
I would imagine so, but why not just? And she kind of just holds out her
No,
arm.
no. She like
No.
smacks it away. Oh, I don't want to blood bond to you, Louisa.
If you put it into a cup and you let it sit, another kindred can drink it without blood bonding them.
That's how I exchange disciplines with Cal and Percy. There's no blood bond. Didn't want that. Are you okay, Louisa?
Yeah, fine. Just let's get you fed and changed.
Well, yeah. Percy, can you get on the other side of Maddie and just gently grab onto her just in case? Because she's going to leap at me as soon as I do this. If she loses it.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Percy will just kind of walk over and, with her one strength, hold on to Maddie.
One strength holding the one strength. This works perfectly.
And Kyle will grab a cup, I don't know, much like this, and would bite into it and pour one rouse worth of blood into the cup.
Okay. Go ahead and make the rouse for me. And Maddie, go ahead and since there is open blood in the same vicinity as you, go ahead and give me a roll of your unspent willpower plus a 30 of humanity.
Has my willpower healed?
Yep.
Great. I needed that.
Oh.
I did get hungrier, some hunger too.
Okay. I had the thought, I'll use dominate if anything goes wrong, and then remembered, wait, no, I literally gave her unswayable mind.
You did. SP, I would like to use my lore sheet this time. I'm going to call on the blood of Mirlinda that dwells inside me to resist a frenzy.
I will let you know. I did ask the person that wrote that lore sheet about that, and it is a once per season use, not a once per session.
It says once per session.
Yeah, that was a typo.
Okay, I thought that was pretty OP. Never mind, I will not use that. I will save that for a critical moment. Let me update my character sheet.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm so
And I will let you know the difficulty for this frenzy check is 2.
Okay. Well, now my will's healed, so I have all my will back, so that's 5. Let me roll that.
Plus 2 is 7, so you're rolling 7 dice.
Right. Humanity. And go. I got 2 successes exactly.
Barely.
Yeah.
Golly, Maddie.
So you feel that hunger rise up in you and try and surge forward. And you feel that force inside of you. You can't really tell if it's yourself or if it's that foreign presence that reaches kind of like around your wrist and puts your hand to your beast to push it down. Like it is showing you how.
Okay.
And you manage to quell the urge to lunge over at Cal and to drain him.
Okay. She not certain if this is the strange entity inside her or not. If it is,
Feels similar.
okay, well, in her mind, she's just gonna quietly thank it because she's polite. And she doesn't know what's going on.
You don't feel much in response.
Well, if it is Mirlinda, like, why the frick would she care? But okay, yep, Maddie is able to rein it in and carefully takes the cup and gratefully drinks it, so I back down to 3 hunger, correct?
Yeah, you are back down to 3.
Better.
Definitely better. And since we received a package from a lovely person on Twitch, I can't see.
I think it was Fennec.
Well, thank you, Fennec, for sending in the package. You will see your coterie shadow, Natasha, come in. She's got her bangs are down. There's like a headband in place. Her hair is pulled back, and she comes in and she looks at all of you. So y'all remember the meme of someone of I don't remember his character's name, but Donald Glover coming in with pizzas and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Natasha's coming in. As she comes in, that you can see like her nostrils flare for a moment, like she smells blood. And she kind of looks around.
Rosa Umbra. As you see, she like kind of hesitates to say Natasha's name for a second. And like gets all like chipper seeing Natasha, and then is like, "We're feeding Maddie." She woke up.
I see that. I see
Safely.
You know, Percy is just gonna like the minute Natasha walks in, just kind of backs away from where she's been pushing Maddie down into the couch, probably. Just kind of backs away, like no one's doing anything.
Does Percy still? Did Percy leave the?
I think the cooler's on the table.
That.
Yeah, I'm assuming the cooler is wherever Maddie put it.
Well, Cal took
Or
it from
Cal
her.
put it.
Yeah,
Wherever
he
Cal
just
put
put it on the closest table. Like, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
So, Natasha will come over. Right. Don't do that again unless I'm present. Deal?
Yep. I kind of knew what I was
You're good.
doing.
Yes, Rosa.
You're okay, Maddie. You didn't do anything wrong. And Natasha will walk over to Maddie and hand her a blood bag. I do believe our dear keeper is keeping very close watch over the city. So this came by via rats. And she will hold out a blood bag to you, Maddie.
Maddie has never heard of the rat mail, so she is confused, but is too hungry to care and gratefully accepts the blood bag and just sticks her fangs in it and just awkwardly starts feeding and trying to shy away from everyone that she's feeding on a blood bag.
Okay.
hot straw fangs.
As you are drinking the blood bag, you realize this blood bag is got a little more kick to it than they normally would. It's a little bit more potent. So this one is going to lower you to hunger 1.
Yes! Yay! Maddie is her awkwardness about eating the blood bag disappears as she is thoroughly enjoying her yummy snack. And does not care if the rest of the coterie is watching her drink the blood bag because it's amazing.
Did Maddie drink the cooled down blood from Cal?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't quite catch that part. Cool.
She's just like the kid with the Kool-Aid. Or the Capri Sun.
Louisa, as you are watching Maddie drink, this is weird. This is alien. You don't really understand how someone can drink like that, especially something cold. Because it kind of makes your beast like curdle. But you do feel like that sense of kind of superiority. Because you never lower yourself to cool blood. But it's just, it's weird. You haven't really considered it before.
No, I haven't. Yeah, so she's just gonna kind of watch Maddie, not realizing that she like kind of disassociated, like watched Maddie about this, and then she'll snap out of it and pick up the empty cup that Cal poured his blood in and just look at that for a little while.
Cal just looks at her. What are you doing, dude?
Why? Like, don't
Why?
you guys want it warm?
It's still technically warm. It's just not as warm as getting it from the vein. At least what I did.
And I don't want to enter a blood bond. And besides, blood bags are super convenient. This one's really tasty. And she keeps sucking on her Capri Sun.
Percy definitely makes a face at that comment.
So, I'm gonna be a little unhinged at the moment. Songbird's gonna swab the inside of the glass.
Oh my
and
gosh.
just kind of like feel the blood. She's not gonna drink, like lick her finger. She's just gonna and like look at it and feel if it's like still warm and just kind of like be in her own little thoughts.
Yeah, as you kind of like swab your fingers on the inside of the blood and rub your fingers together to like gain the texture, you don't have any medicine or science, so you don't really understand how blood works. But what you can tell is that it is warm because it's only cooled for a couple of minutes. That doesn't make it cold. But it's still hard to wrap your mind around the thought of going through a cup. Because you savored the intimacy of taking blood from someone. Even in your hunts. And I can't tell if that's because Louisa feels good about how she hunts, or because that is the only intimacy with someone that she has ever known.
Oh.
We're gonna come back to that later.
No, we don't have time.
It's time to ask ourselves once again, have you been traumatized?
Yeah, Cal's just gonna like head over to Louisa and put a hand on her shoulder. I know it's probably different and weird, but I mean, like different clans are different in different ways. But I mean, each kindred, even in the same clan, are different to different. It might be new for you, but other people have been doing it for a very long time. Is what I've understood. Like even my other ganger I've met are vastly different from what I do and all that kind of things. I've met ones that are hundreds of years old, centuries. and they're weird, but it's different for everyone.
Well, yeah. I mean, some people feed off of animals. Some people seduce their prey. Some people just stalk it. I know that people do things differently. Just and you said you swap disciplines.
Yeah, usually when we trade blood, we have to focus on trading it.
Wasn't that something like in a show?
In the show? What show?
I don't know. I heard like about like this cartoon where it like they had superpowers, and then like
That's a lot of shows.
my like one of my little siblings said like one of the guys was worried that someone was going to steal his superpowers, but then he was told he had to like really think about like sharing his superpowers.
What?
I wish I could hope to know. I have no idea what show you're talking
I
about.
think one of them had green hair,
That does not help. That's like every anime in existence and a bunch of American
and then there was a
cartoons.
really skinny like skeleton looking dude, but he wasn't a skeleton, but he was sometimes buff.
Are we talking
Are we-
about Undertale?
Are you like? Are you talking about like the Hulk?
No,
Wait, He-Man?
no.
What are you?
This sounds like some anime. I don't know.
Maybe I think it was Japanese. I don't know. My little siblings really were into the cartoons.
Well, yeah, discipline trades, you want fresh blood. You can technically drink from the vein, but that's ill-advised. But you need it fresh, and so the safest way is to just put it into blood and swap it. Put it in a cup. Ugh.
You also need to have certain resonance in order to get it.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Well,
I can
yeah,
hunt the
you get
resonance.
that from hunting people and hope that you have the right one.
Well,
Or
yeah,
I just ask Onde or Serena to help me find them.
well, it's less for me. It's less guessing. I can find certain resonance. I can smell them out.
You can also manipulate people to give you the resonance you want. It's harder, though.
I hope. Let's not do that.
Oh,
I'm not saying it's, ethical. I'm just saying
long
it
as-
is a viable option. You can make someone happy or cry or whatever.
Please don't make someone cry.
you,
I'm not saying I was going to do. I'm just pointing out there are many methods. Bloodhound is obviously the easiest.
Which I am. So if you guys need help, just ask. I'm not going to make you pay. You guys are my friends. If you need a resonance, let me know. I'll help you find it.
I can
Also-
sniff them out just fine myself.
Rosa Umbra, you said that we got mail? Did we pay the rats?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because I have extra peas in my room.
What?
Oh, you haven't met the rat mail system.
What?
Songbird's going to go into her room, like she's gonna book it to her room, go grab a can of wasabi peas and start shaking it and see if any rats come in.
Percy
No.
Percy's just gonna like casually like grab onto Melano's collar when the minute he realizes what Louisa is doing. Just like, let's not chase any rats right now.
Does Kyle knows if they're wasabi peas or regular peas?
I think Cal is acquainted with the rat mail system, so he knows that they're wasabi peas. But there will not be any rats that immediately scuttle into the coterie haven.
Oh, good.
Kyle's like, you know those were wasabi peas, right?
I have to be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know
We'll
those
keep
are
the stream
wasabi peas. Yeah, you know those are wasabi peas, right?
ST gone. Let's commit crimes.
Yeah, I know they're wasabi peas. That's what the rats like.
Okay, just want to make sure. Those are
I
very
learned that-
spicy.
Okay, hold on. There's a rat postal system?
Yeah, they delivered, you know those giant rifles? Well, I keep mine here. I don't know if Percy keeps hers here. You know those rifles? Yeah, the rats delivered those to us from Mr. Thomas.
What? Who's Mr.
Yeah.
Thomas?
Katie can't remember his last name at the moment, but Songbird would. Yeah, you know, oh
Pierce.
no, wait, I don't think you met him, because he's a fellow Ventru.
I haven't met most of the Ventru.
Yeah, he's helping us with our Ventru stuff.
Okay, and the rats delivered rifles.
Yes, because he bought them for us, and they delivered the rifles to us.
They
It's not
are
just-
blood bonded rats.
Yeah, it's
That
just
makes
not
slightly more
one.
sense.
It's not
Are they
just
blood
one
bonded?
rat. Yes, they are. It's not just
or
one
is it
rat. It's multiple rats. So they kind of wrap around the thing and walk together. That's
So
kind of
like
cool.
a cartoon of like mice picking up something and moving it.
Yes.
Literally, yeah, literally.
Some of them hang out with Mr. Q, too.
Okay. You guys can just see that Maddie's just baffled.
It's kind of hard to believe, but also do remember that we can blood bond animals who us to have them do things for us. If you blood bond enough of them, you can usually give them tasks.
Is that
only
why all
one
three
can
of
do.
you have little critters hanging around you?
Yeah, there are familises.
Like, I knew
Familiar.
that was like a, and she'll point to Cal. I knew that was more of like a you thing. I just,
So normally a couple of clans can do it. The Nosferatu and the Gangers are the only ones I'm aware of. There might be other clans that I'm still like learning about that has access to the
Ravnos.
ability. Of that, I've never met one, so
Well, they're pretty much extinct. Not quite as bad as Salubri, but they're very rare. So it would make sense you haven't met one.
Ravnos and Salubri.
I mean, so long as you get someone with the right discipline, any clan can take it. Percy will like pet Melano as he's saying this.
yeah, some disciplines / powers are innate to certain clans. Like to you guys, I believe it's the ones that you can control people with your eyes, you can draw people, and you are super tough and stuff like that. My clan is I can also do the super tough thing. I have really good control over quote unquote animals. And the other things I can shift my body into animal things, which you guys saw me do before with my claws. When we
So
fought the white
eventually
thing.
you could be a vampire werewolf thing.
Not necessarily. I could turn into an animal eventually, but
If you,
not a werewolf thing.
but when you turn into an animal, what do you want to turn into?
I don't think they choose.
I think
Well, if you had the
I
choice,
don't actually know that answer.
if you had the choice, what would it be?
Cal would
Okay.
think about it for a moment.
What's your spirit animal, Cal? Is it the squirrel?
It's not a squirrel.
Natasha will look around at all of you and give an exhausted kind of sigh.
Mhm.
We should start getting moving. There's only so long
Where?
that we can. We're going to be moving to my clan's haven for a little while.
Okay.
It's a bit of a ways away, so we're going to need to discreetly get there.
So are we going in separate cars or one car?
Most likely separate.
Okay. I might want to go hunt real quick so they get a little hungrier helping out Maddie. But I can
Do you
meet
want
you
to
guys
go
there.
hunting together? Because I'm not like starving, but it also wouldn't hurt to eat.
My hunting's animals, unless you want to feed off an animal, which I don't think you can.
Their stomachs are too sensitive.
Okay, that may be true, but we can try. I tried something new the other night.
Oh, but this is weird. Okay,
Points to
only-
the blood bag. I mean,
that's different. That's different weird.
blood is weird. No offense, Maddie.
It's dead blood, kind of.
Blood can be dead.
It's technical.
Anyway.
So Louisa and Cal are going to go hunting for animals.
That's not gonna go well. This is gonna be great.
Okay. Before we get to that, we're going to have a quick break, and then we will come back to that.
Okay.
Okay.
right. We are back from break. Sorry, there's a storm rolling through the area that I live in, and I had to go move my car.
Please
Good
be
reason for
safe,
break.
Fred.
Yeah, fair enough. Valid.
So, we are coming back to the scene. Cal, where are you taking Louisa to go hunt?
Oh,
Cal's like, why am I doing this? This is a terrible
like-
idea.
Go eat a neighbor's cat.
you know what?
On the drive, did Cal finally tell Songbird what he would turn into?
Nope. Because that's traumatic. He's not answering. Oh, he's going to take her to a local park or a park that has less people. That's maybe on the way, hopefully.
Okay. So, Cal, do you have any streetwise?
Nope.
Louisa, do you have any streetwise?
I do. I have 2 dots.
I think all the
Okay.
criminal girlies have streetwise.
Yeah, at least a little.
Okay. Because streetwise isn't just for heinous stuff that y'all like to do. Also, for being able to navigate cities
do
and
anything
urban
heinous.
environments.
I just buy blood bags.
Songbird is good at
Illegal artifacts.
3 things. I almost hold up 2 fingers.
Are you in Louisa's mind right now?
Songbird, Louisa, give me a wits and streetwise roll.
Oh, no. Actually, wits is not bad.
Yeah, I could have made it intelligence.
I know you could have.
Yeah. If anything, I'm just gonna Google it. And just have Google be my friend.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
you can
no, who's-
definitely
Thanks, my
definitely
bad.
Google hot parks near me.
Where do the jazz listeners go to listen to music at a park? Just ask on the local Philly Reddit jazz fan thread.
Yep.
Yeah. Who
I mean,
needs Bloodhound when you can just ask Reddit?
To be honest, Louisa probably has a Facebook group of her herd.
That makes sense. Are you like jazz? Yes, please join my public Facebook group so I can nom on you.
Alright, 2. We're not gonna burn a willpower yet.
Okay. So, with Cal pulling it up on his phone through Google Maps, and you kind of being able to navigate the streets of Philly pretty well, especially for someone that's a newcomer to the city.
A city's a city.
It kind of reminds you, Cal, that you're not used to being this deep into Philly. It's still kind of alien. But y'all managed to get to the park. It is a little ways out of the way. And it is very quiet and dark. Not a lot of people come to these kind of parks at night unless they are trying to privately exercise or they're doing drug deals. It's one or the other. But you don't see many people out and about. So you're going hunting and you're taking Louisa with you?
Apparently.
Okay. So, how does Cal usually go about hunting?
First he will pop for a whispers.
Rouse.
So
Oh, you already
I'll
have that
figure
popped. You already have it popped.
I didn't rouse for fair whispers yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. You roused for something. Go ahead and rouse for
Yeah,
it.
I roused to feed. Maddie.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead and Rouse.
Okay, did not get hungrier. And the way that Cow usually hunts is he will bring like seeds or food with him, and he basically goes out and just straight up talks to animals to figure out, hey, are you hungry? I'm hungry. Let's trade.
Okay. So, what kind of animals does Cal usually try to aim for? Because he's realizing now that he's not just feeding himself. He's probably going to end up feeding Louisa too. So, you're going to need at least a medium to larger animal.
Mhm. Let's see.
Cal's just that meme of the guy like this who was like, I offer a trade deal. I would receive. You would receive.
He'll see if one of two, if he can find any raccoons effing around. Okay, I think that's, or any of the bigger birds like a falcon or an eagle or something like that. Because I'm not sure what's in Philly.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me a charisma plus animal ken.
What's the DC? My storytellers.
Since you're trying to attract raccoons and you know that it's probably going to take a good bit to feed yourself and Louisa, because you usually feed off of a couple of different animals whenever you go out to feed, so that you don't end up killing any of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because you like animals too much to do that. So you're going to want to attract at least 2 raccoons. So I'm going to say that the DC is 3.
Okay, I will take half,
Okay.
and that'll be 3.
So, okay. So you will see, Louisa, you will see 2 very, very, very rotund, very round raccoons kind of come out of the area near where the dumpsters were of the park, like where trash cans were. You can hear the sound of a crash of one of the trash cans just knocking over as one comes out, and his buddy kind of joins him, and they kind of both like waddle over to Cal. Food.
Yeah, I got some good food. You want some cooked jerky? Teriyaki.
You can tell them I got peas.
Oh, I got this. We don't want to give them peas that can potentially give them indigestion. We don't want that.
That's fair.
And Cal is going to pull out jerky and give them both jerky.
Okay, Cal, give me a Dex and Athletics. Difficulties 1.
I'm just gonna take half again.
Okay, you will see that the raccoons try to take the entire thing of jerky from you, but you're able to like be quick enough to pull it back, and they'll take the pieces that they're given and just start chomping down.
Okay, and then Kyle's gonna point to one of them. That one's yours. Don't take too much. Okay, you don't want to hurt them.
I don't need a lot.
I'm just saying you have to take less than usual.
Well, yeah, they're small compared to people.
Yes, so be careful. Kyle's gonna go feed on one of them.
Okay. So, Louisa, are you going to watch him first, or are you going to just go in and take a bite of
Yeah, she's gonna watch him first.
Okay. So you would watch as Cal kind of, it's almost like he's cuddling in the raccoon a little closer. Like the raccoon doesn't object. He kind of like cuddles up into Cal. You'll see him kind of like pull off probably a piece of his shirt. They got sharp little nails. And he will kind of move some of the fur to the side and lean in and sink his fangs in. You will watch that it is a very, very slow process. For what there is, for the fact that you don't have to convince an animal or lure them too far out, this is just hunting in its purest form. But it's slower. It's deliberate. It takes a lot more time. It also kind of makes you realize that people that feed this way, if they are not completely sure of their surroundings, they could be caught. Much easier. But as you are analyzing and watching him, how he's feeding, you're going to get 1 assistance dice to your feeding because you are going to have to make a composure plus animal can roll.
Okay. I will roll that for you. Oh, we're not risking that. We're going to keep it at 2.
Okay. You're able to lean down and slowly sink your fangs in. And you're able to slake yourself down to 1. You're going to be taking 2 points of superficial willpower damage. And I need you to make a stamina plus resolve roll for me, please.
Okay. Hunger die in that?
Yes.
Okay. 1. Oh, we're burning a willpower.
How many successes did you get?
1.
Yeah, you need more than that.
I got 2.
That's enough to hold it down. But it still tastes funny. And you're probably going to have fur in your mouth for the rest of the night. And you can feel it takes a lot of effort to keep this kind of blood down. And it kind of reminds you of stories of naughty Ventrue Childer that were kept by their sires and force-fed animal blood. Because you can feel that kind of tired, that kind of exhaustion in the back of your mind. You can realize that being fed this on a consistent basis would be bad for you. And it's probably broken other young Ventrue before. But you pull back. You lick the wound closed, as per your manners. And you probably give like the raccoon a couple of scritches, right?
Yeah, she would give him scritches, be like, I know you don't understand me, but thank you.
Okay.
Cal will look to Louisa. You good?
Yeah, tries to get the fur off of her lipstick and out of her mouth. Thank you for taking me hunting. That was very educational.
You could just be honest with me, dude. If you don't like it, you could just say it.
No, it just, it's different.
Okay, just know you won't hurt my feelings if you're honest.
I am aware you have made that abundantly clear in the time we've been a group.
Yeah, it's kind of
How
hard
do you
to
keep
defend
the
me.
fur out of your mouth, though, every time you do it this way?
Practice, a lot of practice. At first, I always got hair in my mouth. It was very annoying at first, but after a time, you just kind of learn how to deal with it.
Okay, and she's gonna pull out like a napkin and wipe off her lipstick because I'm sure there's fur stuck to that, and reapply it and just be
Yeah,
like,
he'll come over and help a little bit. Like, so usually, like when I do this, I have like a how to say this a method to my madness, and usually that kind of helps.
and what is that?
Um, how do I say this? So you know how usually when people are eating some types of different foods, they have to do it in a very particular way, or it's
Oh,
either
do you do
weird.
the weird thing that like some of the older ladies do when they have the lipstick they don't want to smear, and you like curl your lips back?
Yeah, that's something that
That
you might
makes a
have to
lot
do.
of sense.
Yeah.
I don't think I will be doing it this way unless it is an absolute emergency and I'm somehow stuck in the woods.
Yeah, it looks like it mentally took a bit of a toll on you.
Just a little bit.
But at least you know how to do it now, just in case something does happen where this is the only way you can eat.
Yeah, it's good to have in my pocket.
Yeah, but let's get to the others.
Okay.
And Kyle will lead her back to the car, open the door for her, and drive off.
Before you leave, you kind of hear the raccoons they make grabby hands, like they're expecting more beef jerky.
Sorry, guys. He will pull out a different flavor this time, and will actually take out like a Slim Jim. Open it as like a double pack. He'll open both of them and hand each one of like a longer one. Here you go, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. You pay almost as good as the pretty man. Nom 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 nom.
The pretty man?
The pretty man with the blonde fur.
Pretty man with blonde fur? There's like blonde hair? Or he'll point to like where his hair is.
He's mostly naked.
Most.
The other raccoon will nod.
Mostly.
Like you are, like how you're mostly naked.
Oh, because we don't have hair all over us.
Oh,
well, Songbird wouldn't hear that, but she's just sitting there like...
Yeah, because he's talking in like skitters and stuff. Okay, thank you. And Cal's going to be like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
What'd they say?
They said, also a blonde one also feeds off of them and gives them good payment.
Oh, I didn't know there were any blondes in your family.
Not that I'm aware of. So it could be someone outside of, like, not everyone, well, say back, not everyone in my clan eats off animals, and other clans still can't eat off animals. I know some Nosferatu do. I just know Venture usually don't, but other clans can.
No, we don't. I've heard stories.
That doesn't sound good.
It can be used as a form of punishment and torture.
Well, that's fucked up. Sorry, screwed up.
Because, like you said, we have a very particular appetite. And it is also very rare from what I've been told by Gavin and Rosemary. Because I don't know if the car is still closed yet. That we can change our acquired tastes.
Okay.
I will say y'all are in the car by the time y'all are having this very private conversation.
Okay. Well, I guess you learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. And then as Cal is driving by, Songbird's going to continue to pester Cal to be like, but like, hypothetically, I think I used that word right. Like, what animal? Like, the whole ride there until we get back to Natasha and the rest of the group.
Before y'all are completely driving off because I imagine like part of this conversation was in horror, so Cal wasn't able. Like Songbird hadn't started the car yet because Songbird's the one with Dotson Drive.
I also Dotson Drive.
I was letting Cal drive this time. Songbird hasn't driven since the bumper incident.
Okay. I want both of you to give me a wits and awareness.
Do my heightened senses come into this?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Keeping it at that, or keeping it at that. The dice want me to do things, and I'm trying to be good.
Up 6.
2.
Us Ventru are not very observant.
Okay. So, Louisa. Okay, good. That's not a bestial. Louisa, you don't notice anything. You're very focused on this conversation and how the feeling of animal blood is. The conclusion is not great. But it's certainly an experience. You do not know how Percy willingly stomached this in order to have Melano. But, Cal, you would notice that there have been a couple of people that have come into the park. Like not when y'all started feeding, but a little while after that. And it looks like one of them has noticed the two of you.
Okay, what do they look like?
It is, well, you have heightened senses. And there is some ambient lighting. So, you will see a young man. Looks like he's got a beanie on his head. And he's got dark hair. He's a white boy. Looks like he's in his early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and give me another resolve. What's animalism?
I was going to ask once again. Is 3 enough?
Kind of. You can detect he is not human.
Oh no. Okay. Is there any hostility in him at all?
Yes.
Oh no. So he's not human and potentially hostile. Oh, is this a time where Cal makes a really bad decision? Cal is just going to remember the phase, but drive off.
Are you sure you want to start the car?
Oh, fair. Because Cal's going to check the car first. To see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
There is a click. as you look around. I need both of you to give me Dex plus Athletics, please.
Oh, that pool is not as good as I thought it was. I would like to blood surge.
If Cal gives you a warning, you are allowed to blood surge.
Yeah, Cal would give the warning.
Okay.
Because Cal's allowed to blood surge because he was able to get that sense on Sense the Beast.
I got 5.
Okay.
I did not get hungrier, but screw it, I'm gonna burn another willpower. I'm kind of crit fishing. We didn't get a crit, but we got 5.
5 and 5. Gotcha. And Katie, you have been given a superficial willpower back. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. It's totally worth using all my points.
Alrighty. So both of you duck and lunge out of the car. Right before you hear the doors lock. And then as you are kind of watching the car, there's this kind of, both of you manage to get out right on time. But there's almost these like burn marks along your hands. Like there was something coating the pull to open the doors. You're both getting 2 superficial health damage. And you will see this like red fog fill the inside of the car.
I love how this is the second time my character almost died to this. A different character. Oh, Cal's immediately gonna look to the guy again. Is he gone or is he still there?
Looks like he's gone.
Okay. Cal's gonna move around the car to Louisa. Unfortunately, he's not gonna ask for consent. He's just going to pick her up and dive into the park forest again.
She's gonna let him. She is aware he knows the parks better than her, so she's gonna let him and attempt to start running after him if he like picked her up, or if he's football carrying her, she's just gonna let it happen.
Oh yeah, he just like picked her up, throw her over the shoulder, be like, call Natasha, and is gonna dive into the forest.
Yeah, she before he even gets the word call out, she's already like calling.
Okay. So from there, we are going to move over to Maddie and Percy.
Oh boy.
Maddie and Percy.
Yes.
Natasha made sure to drive y'all in a very roundabout way to the Toreador clan haven.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all stopped a couple of times. You switched cars. And then you kept going. And that's when you realize that Natasha never drives very descript cars. They're not armored, they're not tinted. They are the most generic cars that you see in a parking lot.
Mm.
And that's because half the time, Maddie would recognize the cars that Natasha drives are usually stolen.
Like she's stole them the night before and is using them and ditching them, or she like stole them today. Like, here, kids, let's hop in this car, breaks it and enters, and we drive away.
Basically,
Literally hot wiring it in front of him.
Okay, let's go, new car.
Let's go.
Okay,
All right.
not gonna say a word right now because the city's on lockdown and I'm too scared.
Percy is silently judging,
Percy,
but also
it's an
kind of
emergency.
impressed. She's impressed by the stealing. The being the nondescript cars is she's judging that part.
You're such a rich Ventru.
nondescript cars are usually older and harder to report.
True. Percy's still judging.
Maddie is just dealing with it.
Okay. So, Maddie, Percy,
Yes.
y'all
Oh,
make
boy.
it easily to the Neverland Collective.
A what? Are we at a museum?
It is the Neverland Art Collective.
We're at a museum.
Home sweet home.
And as Natasha kind of brings you around to like almost like a back/service entrance that you didn't fully recognize was there. Like your vision slid off almost automatically. But Maddie, with your auspex, you're able to see through that fairly easily.
Mm-hmm.
And as you and your coterie mate, along with your shadow, enter the clan haven, we will be having a couple of other guests
Oh.
Oh, frick, it's Laurent! No!
present the place.
Oh.
Friggin', we're missing Laurent!
I didn't want to meet Laurent as Maddie! Gosh dang it, okay.
Well, that's just too dang bad.
So,
Good Toreador.
would you kindly describe what the Neverland Art Collective looks like to Maddie and Percy and to our lovely audience?
The interior of the Neverland Art Collective is a hodgepodge of various artwork, from painting to sculptures. There is no end to different media that is used in creating this art. But the two forms of art that seem to dominate the collective the most are these incredibly detailed, almost photorealistic paintings. And these exquisitely detailed, anatomically correct, down to the pores of the skin marble statues. Some of these paintings depict people that you have met in the city. There are pictures of the prince, the seneschal, your shadow, even some of yourselves. As if someone was watching you in your night-to-night unlives.
That's suspicious. That's weird. That's
I don't like
uncomfy.
that. I don't like that one bit.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be the stalker. I'm not supposed to be stalked.
We're children.
Natasha will lead you further in, occasionally checking her phone in a rather worried manner. But as they get further in, there you will come upon a hallway that goes back into what seems to be studios. And which one of you do they happen upon first? Because I imagine that Wendy is always painting and Laurent is always lurking.
Yes, Laurent is always lurking. He is mincing about somewhere.
So he's lurkront.
Sure.
So he is probably the one that comes upon them first.
Natasha, sweet cousin. And you've brought guests. To what do we owe this pleasant social visit?
Yes, Laurent. I told you about the coterie that I'm shadowing. They are.
The
We need a place.
babies.
Yes. I fairly certain I called ahead. It might have slipped my mind. I apologize.
Oh, it's fine. Wendy mentioned it, though Wendy does mention a lot these nights.
Is she quite all right?
Well, after we got back from the Lehigh Valley, she's been a bit busier than usual.
Busier.
Come
Ah.
this way. I'll show you.
Oh, and Laurent, this is Madeline Clark, Tremere. This is Persephone Marinos, Percy of the Venture.
Hello.
Hello. It's
Pleasure.
a pleasure to meet you.
Laurent will give kind of this pseudo sad look. I thought there were more.
There are, and I am waiting to hear back from them, and if they do not get back to me in 2 minutes, I'm about to go find them.
Well, it's good to meet the two of you. I am Laurent Delbert, acting with the clan Toreador, and we'll take you along to meet our esteemed cousin, Wendy Darling, acting Primogen. And Laurent will lead you all down the hallway to one of the larger art studios that have easels and canvases and paints all over the place.
And as we come upon this studio room, we will see one person painting in a chair. And G'day, would you like to describe Wendy Darling?
Well, her personage and outfit is in your thingies, but what you see is a fairly average-sized woman with red hair, and that's pretty much it. She's clearly not turning around. She has either not noticed people coming in or needs to finish something. Oh. It's all dark colors. How am I supposed to differentiate between them? Running in the forest, the trees?
Are you alright, Wendy?
Oh! Natasha, did I forget that it was supposed to be tonight?
I think it may have slipped both of our memories. It's the math of when I anticipated Maddie waking up was a night off.
Oh. So we're early then?
A little bit.
There are only two.
Yes. The other two wanted to go on a hunt before we left. Before we got shut into another place. They were talking about hunting animals. Are you seeing them?
Raccoons.
Oh.
Why does everybody dress so darkly?
Maddie kind of looks down at her outfit, which is shockingly bright colors for what? Well, pastel colors for what?
I mean, we deal a lot with blood. Blood sews up less on dark clothes.
It's difficult to get all of the details. When they dress like that and run into a darkened forest.
Excuse me?
They did what?
Sorry, Wendy, this is Maddie. That's Percy. What are you talking about? My kids?
The painting. And she's pointing at it.
Maddie looks
Okay.
at it.
Percy is going to look over at Natasha because he has concerns.
Natasha will peer over Wendy's shoulder to see the painting so far. Good day. Would you like to describe that painting for us?
It looks like Louisa in a fireman carry and Cal busting it into the woods.
Is this future or happening now or in the past?
You two are staying here. I need to go.
Oh,
But
goodbye, cousin.
Thank you for your hospitality, Wendy, Laurent. Those two
course,
are not trouble. I promise.
Do you need us to stay here and keep an eye on the children, or would you like assistance?
we can
I
help.
You two are staying here.
Yes, I do believe that was said.
Percy is
did
going
you
to
see anything else, Wendy?
A man, but not clear enough. One of them knows him.
Okay. Laurent, you're with me. Girls are staying with Wendy.
Oh,
Yes, Natasha.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Wonderful.
we should have tea.
Okay.
And Natasha and Laurent are going to make a beeline out. Maddie, Percy, let's check in on your heads. How you feeling?
Not
Restless?
great. Very nervous. Her sire said only trust certain people, and now one of those people has left her to the Toreador. She's trying to trust Natasha's judgment, but also has it to the voices in the back of her head. And she's freaking out over, oh no, it looks like my coterie mates are in danger. I will stay here though, because it is dangerous with this Toreador who apparently can see the present. just gonna be here.
Yeah, Percy is very much just restless and very definitely pouting over being told to stay because he wants accents. He wants to go help, and he's not happy about being told to stay with this weird painting lady who apparently wants to have tea.
Every Toreador ever?
Okay. And with that, we will move back to Louisa and Cal. Y'all are in the woods. Cal, you know woods. Louisa, you don't.
Nope.
How far
Yeah.
in do you go?
Not like super far, but at least a good distance. So if people are coming after them, they have time to prepare and see them coming.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a wits and survival.
My bread and butter. Oh, Discord, are you serious? Oh, I died. Thank you, I think. Okay. Here. Okay. Is 3 enough or should I spin will?
This roll will be contested.
Okay, then I will spin will. Frick. Okay, that's better. 5.
There's the thing I was looking for.
Oh,
You used
question.
the
When I
dual
got
power?
would I got a sure die for heightened senses or no?
For a survival roll?
Yeah, I'm just curious. If not, it's okay.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, I spent willpower. I got 5.
Okay. So as you are navigating further into the forested area, you would see it is incredibly dark. It is almost like it's been purposefully shadowed in a way, but not by way of like weird disciplines,
Mm-hmm.
just like nature has been manufactured and pushed to look like this.
Okay. Cal's gonna
So
put on.
as
Well, oh, sorry.
you're gonna pop Eyes of the Beast?
Yeah, put on glasses. Popeyes at the base.
Okay. As you do this, you would be able to see perfectly, except your vision would be black and white. Louisa can't see anything. So you're kind of guiding her through, which makes things a little more difficult. And as you continue walking, I need both of you to make Dex and Athletics. You are not allowed to blood surge.
I got 3.
Oh, screw it. I don't like that. We're burning a willpower. It is not a bestial, but I got 2.
Okay. So, as you two are walking through the wooded area, there is. You trip. Both of you. And stumble. And suddenly you are up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And Cal, you have heightened senses, right?
Yes.
You feel that the weight of this net that you've both obviously been caught in, y'all are basically smashed together as this net pulls you up into the air. It is wire wrapped in twine. And as your weight pulls down on it, you can kind of smell something above you. That kind of smells like hot sauce.
I don't know what this is.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to pop for a weapon to try to cut us out.
Okay. Go ahead and rouse for that.
Do get hungrier.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a we're gonna call it a strength plus brawl.
Oh, I did. Oh, well, my last 2 were supposed to be hunger. I didn't put the hunger in, but 5 successes.
You're good. You're good. 5 successes. All right, you're able to slice through the. Do you aim for like the top or the bottom?
The bottom, so we can have a way to try and at least land a little safely.
Okay. So you slice through the the netting, and you feel like this weird kind of. It smells like blood, but it also smells like hot sauce. And you kind of look up for a brief moment, and you see it kind of like it's trickling down the rope. And now that you have cut open the rope, it is kind of sprayed out. Let's see. How much damage does this do? let's see how much. And both of you are taking 2 more points of superficial damage.
Okay. I'm gonna pop toughness now.
Okay.
Can I pop toughness as well?
Yeah.
We roused for toughness, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
It has been a hot minute since Longbird used it. Okay. I am not hungrier.
Me either. Did we get out of the net?
Yeah, you'll get out of the neck. Y'all are landed on the ground. The reason that you got the superficial damage rather than aggravated is because you just got a little bit of a spray on it and weren't completely coated in it, because that red hot sauce can be used in a slow burn effect.
Mm-hmm. I know all about this goddamn power. Cal's going to grab onto Songbird and just pull them to the closest tree, and he is going to try and listen to see if he can see if anything's up. Like, just listen.
Because of my fun little flaw now that changed, do I recognize any of these tactics? Or would I have not
No.
witnessed any of this? Okay.
You haven't witnessed this kind of thing before.
Yeah, so then when he pulls her behind a tree, she's going to pull out her pistol. The one Islington gave her with the silencer, not her fancy one. And
Okay.
just kind of have that at the ready.
Okay. So, as we are headed into this, I'm going to call for initiative. Go ahead and give me the total for your composure plus awareness.
4.
6.
All right. Natasha and Laurent will not be coming until later. So good luck. Oh no.
There you are.
Everything went dark for me for a minute. Sorry.
All good.
Dang it, I had those stacked. All right, 7 for Laurent. Okay. So Louisa.
Mhm.
Cat. Oh yeah, I gotta check him too. Hold on a minute. Cal, you wanted to do a wits and awareness?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that with your heightened senses added in.
Why are you doing this? Discord just keeps refreshing. It's very annoying.
That's weird.
Four with a bestial fail.
Okay. Louisa, what would you like to do?
She's going to just kind of wait to see if she can potentially, highly doubt it though, if it's this dark, where any targets may be, and just ask Hal, you see targets, you call spots. And that is all she is going to do right now.
Okay. So, how this is going to go. To narrow devise the first round. Cal, as you are looking around to put eyes on the threat again, you saw him. You know he's here. You feel something shift in your pocket. And then again. Then you feel Acorn jump out of your shirt pocket and start bolting toward something. You hear a bunch of angry chittering as he's going.
Is he saying anything?
You can't quite understand what he's saying, not because you don't understand him, but because he is getting further away. So as a result of your bestial, you can do one of two things. You can go after Acorn, or you can stay and protect Louisa.
Oh man, this guy's just destroying me while my rows. I will stay and protect Louisa. I trust my squirrel will figure out a way to get out of whatever they're doing.
Okay. But you do get a direction. Vaguely. Because of Acorn.
Cal's gonna call out the vague direction to Louisa.
You will take
Louisa,
note.
go.
Okay.
What would you like to do for your action since you held it?
If that's the direction that they are pointing out, I am going to shoot in that direction.
Yeah, I would tell her to shoot up so she doesn't accidentally shoot Acorn.
She knows how to shoot.
I'm
You
making
don't know how to
sure.
see right now, though.
Yeah, so I'm making sure.
She knows about how tall people are.
Isn't
Louisa,
Louisa like short?
Yeah, so she just has to aim about her height or higher.
Okay.
Louisa, give me. Well, this is an odd situation, isn't it?
It is.
Give me a wits plus firearms.
All right, thank goodness firearms is a decent size. for 1. We got 5.
Okie dokie. Okay. So you aim, you shoot, and you hear someone cry out in pain. And you hear a sickening crunch. Cal, Louisa, Cal, your turn.
Cal is going to gently grab onto Louisa and book it into that direction to see if he can see the person.
Okay. Louisa.
Mhm.
You're both going in that direction?
Yep, she's following Cal because she's like, he obviously knows things, he can see things. I am blind as a bat. Pun intended.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go take a picture in both of yours channel. So, you will come upon a young man with a beanie, with black hair, and grayish eyes. And as you come upon him, you will see that Acorn is kind of squished beneath him. But you two barely have time to react as he pulls out what looks to be like this massive flashlight, points it at you, and turns it on. Dex and athletics, please. No
You
blood
keep
searching.
using all of my things against me. I hate you.
Stop taking good things.
Not the UV flashlight.
Yeah, she's using Arlo's entire kit. Cousin did this exact same thing to me like a week ago. I hate all of you.
Also, poor Acorn.
Yeah, Cal is gonna be depresso for a while now. It's gonna be great.
I got 2.
Okay.
I'm trying to roll if Discord would stop resetting itself. I got 3.
Okie dokie.
Just to let you know, oh wise and mighty storyteller, we have another willpower heal for Katie.
Okie dokie.
Listen, I don't like that I'm above 3 right now. I don't.
Okay. So what did you two roll?
3.
I got a 2.
This Thimblet is destroying us with his rolls, apparently.
Ooh, I like predictions.
Y'all dodged the car, and now he's like, flashlight.
I feel so much fear right now.
Okay. So, both of you are taking 6 points of superficial damage.
Is that with the toughness or without it?
I'm being nice to you right now.
Oh,
In
fine.
my first box of ag.
I'm in egg.
Cal, you are in 4 points of ag right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure I calculated that correctly.
Wait, no, I'm 3 points of ag.
I was about to say, we're both pretty stamina built.
I'm in 3 points of ag because I have 7 health.
Okay. So, as you two attempt to dodge, this beam of sunlight, you can't describe it any other way. It is almost pure sunlight that radiates out of this flashlight. You're not able to. You feel the skin, your skin and your flesh start to fry. I need both of you to make fear frenzies. So give me a roll of your remaining willpower plus a third of your humanity. Katie, are you at 2 spent or 3 spent?
After using the channel points, I'm at 3 spent, so I have 2 left.
Okay.
So that should be a pool of 3. 2 successes.
Sorry, I have to.
We should have 2 each for our humanity because we're both at 8.
I'm at 9.
So then you should have
So
an
he gets
extra pool of
3.
3.
Katie, you're rolling 5.
Oh,
Just re-roll all of it.
how am I?
I think this is correct. I've only used 1 willpower, I believe.
Not much better, but it's fine.
Yeah, I've only used 1
So
willpower.
Cal, you're rolling 7. Cal, you're rolling 7. Louisa, you're rolling 5.
5 with a crit. Now I crit.
It's 3.
Okay. Louisa, you feel your beast rile in you. Cal, are you still holding on to her?
I was. Probably with the pain, he may have letting go since he took so much damage for the first time.
Okay. Louisa, you bolt. You run. You are terrified. This is the first time you have fully seen the sun as an enemy. That warmth is fire and brimstone. It is everything your mama told you about the worst of life. It is no longer welcoming. It is no longer home. Cal, you managed to resist fleeing. And with your heightened senses, you hear a weak little squeak. And you hear a swear from the man.
I'm pouncing the man.
Okay. We will bring it up to the top of the round. And with that, Laurent.
Yes.
Do you have fleetness active, good sir?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. You would come upon the scene just as Cal is pouncing on what seems to be... It smells like lesser blood.
Ah.
And you'll see Natasha look at him and look at you, then look off in the direction where Louisa ran. I'm on her.
Take care of the baby. I've got this.
She'll nod to you, and you
And
will see her race off after Louisa.
as Laurent begins to very calmly but very quickly walk up to these two, the fingers on his right hand begin to unspool and become these razor sharp tendrils. He wants to see what Cal's going to do to this guy, but he's also getting ready to jump in and do what he needs to protect the other baby.
Okay. So, Cal, you pounce?
Pouncing.
You, in a very quick movement, give me a dex and athletics again. One more time.
Okay. Okay, I know the DC for this.
No.
Could I argue that Laurent can give him an assistance die, being that he's a quick little twink? Okay.
Because you're also very well sighted. And this is about quickness of movement with what you see.
Can I plus search or no?
Sure.
Are you serious? Okay. I don't think 2 is enough, so I will spend willpower. Well, that's messy critical. It is what it is.
Okay. So, you will catch yourself right before you strike down on him, because he reaches beneath himself and holds Acorn in front of him. And as you hesitate, he will throw the squirrel at you, and he will bolt faster than you expected someone like him to move. Would you like to chase him because I'm inflicting you with the harm compulsion? But you can feel how fragile Acorn is. He's alive, but a couple of his limbs are broken. He's having a little bit of a hard time breathing. You know his blood, your blood would help him. But you have a choice to make. Give in to your beast or heal your friend
I will
and
help
lose
my
your
friend.
chance. Okay? Cal, you bite into your wrist and you kind of hold Acorn up to it so that he can kind of just lap it up a little bit. It's a slow process. He has a slow time drinking. Laurent, what are you doing?
Oh, see, this poor little thin blood made a mistake. He attacked two of my cousin's little babies. He will pay for that, because what is hers is by extension mine. So he is going to lash out with the whip hand.
Okay. Go ahead and make me. How many dots in celerity do you have again?
4.
Very nice. You can either make me yeah. Go ahead and make me either a dex and athletics, or what is your 4th dot in celerity?
1 second, because I believe it's lightning strike.
That's a 5th dot.
Then it is not that. It is. It's blurred momentum.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, go ahead and make me a dex plus athletics.
Dex and athletics. You got it.
If you had unerring aim, I'd just let you make a rouse check to make an automatic strike.
Yeah, no.
So good. It's so good.
Why waste the blood? Remember, your fleetness does not count into attacks.
Correct. Am I able to blood surge?
You are. I will let you know the difficulty is 7.
Well, then I will be using no gots. That's 5 on a crit with a bestial.
Okay. That other compulsion of yours, that ownership, that desire to make something yours, creeps into the back of your mind, Laurent. As you watch this thin blood, this being of lesser blood, flee, it is faster than you. It is faster than normal kindred. Whose blood did it steal? Was it someone of your family? Because while you can have petty disputes with other Toreador, no one else gets to touch them. And you will look down at Cal. Or any of these. And from that, we're going to move over to Louisa.
I'm still running, I'm guessing.
Yup. Once you are far enough away, once you feel like you are far enough away, you are alone in the dark. And you can hear footsteps coming after you. And then another quicker pair. But you can't really tell the difference between the two of them. It is jarring. It's a lot. It's so much all at once. It is so overwhelming.
With that,
And then-
would I continue?
Cal, you are able to heal 1 aggravated willpower. Please say thank you to AJ.
Thank you.
Wait, was it willpower or... No, it was physical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Please-
heal
oh, hell.
ag health. Heal it.
Okay.
With hearing the multiple footsteps coming in my direction now, and with her panic, would I be able to swap out my pistol for my Thompson?
Do you have it with you?
She would have had it in her bag. If I still have my bag on me, then yes, but I will leave that up to you.
High or low?
We'll go high.
Because this feels like something that would have been dropped. But I will take a chance. You said hi?
Yes.
So, you do have it with you.
Okay.
And as you are pulling it out, you feel a thunk hit your shoulder. But with your toughness activated, it kind of just flakes off. You killed my friends.
Sorry if I did, but I don't know who your friends are. And she's going to start spraying at his legs.
Okay. Give me another wits plus, actually, give me a dex plus firearms.
That's a good pool. That is a bad roll, though. I will burn another willpower because I am geek. We got 3.
You hear your gun rattle off. And the spray go. And you feel like this broken body tackle you into the ground. Your gun skids to the side. And you see very clearly for the first time in a long time. The face of a young man staring down at you. There is blood trickling down the sides of his face. There is a gunshot wound that is pierced through part of his collarbone. It had taken off a good chunk of his shoulder. There seems to be like whiplashes that have like decorated around his neck and shoulders that are still openly bleeding. You're not really sure where those are from, though. Yeah, I get that you don't care. People like you never fucking care. People like you never care. But why do you get to live when the rest of them had to die for what you did?
She's going to, if he's on top of her, she's going to kind of shift so now she can try and pin him to the ground. And just be like a little confused in his phrasing.
Give me an intelligence plus wits, please.
That is not a good pool. But we got a messy crit!
Okay. How much did you get?
4.
Okay. You recognize him. He was one of those people that were working at the jazz club where you had that breach. He was part of the kitchen crew. He was soft on you. He always brought you snacks and the like between shows, back when you were mortal.
What
But
are you on
there's-
about? Oh, continue.
But there is no affection in his stare anymore. There's no softness. There is just utter anger.
What are you on about? Wait. I know you.
You remember his name. His name is Miles Hannock. He was a friend of your brother's.
Wait. She's not letting up on him though, but she is now utterly confused. What are you on about right now, Miles? Also, why are you even here?
I followed you. I didn't have anything left in Chicago.
Why? Why'd you follow me? Why not go somewhere
Because
else?
you took everything from me, Louisa. Oh, did they not tell you that your big mess had casualties? That exposing us to hunters has casualties?
I didn't mean to expose us.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
Do I hear that other second set of footsteps still?
Yeah, it is rapidly approaching. You will feel the cold metal of the flashlight under your chin. You can feel that there is still a sizzle to the heat of the bulb against your skin.
She's
You can
gonna
feel
lean in.
you can feel how his hands are trembling.
She's just gonna lean into the bulb and not necessarily make eye contact with him, but like glare at him and be like, "You think I wanted all this? You really think I asked for any of this?"
At least you and the people you care about are still alive.
Not all of them, and you are fully aware of that.
I know. But one against all is not a comparison. You can feel his breathing start to labor. You can feel him bleeding down onto you in your clothes. He kind of readjusts himself and he's holding the flashlight with both hands. There are bloody tears in his eyes. You took my family away from me, Louisa. You cost me everything.
I didn't
You
mean
took.
to. I didn't mean to, Miles. I was just trying to survive. I didn't ask for any of this. If
How
I could
many
take it back,
lives?
I would.
How many lives is your survival going to cost? Songbird. And there is a moment where you can feel the muscles in his arm twitch. And then you feel his whole body slump on top of you. And he cries out as he bleeds down onto you. Glassy-eyed stare on you. As Natasha comes up with a bloodied silvered sword. Louisa?
She's just gonna kind of hold the body for a second, and her eyes are gonna start welling up.
Natasha will push the body off of you like he means nothing. And will reach down for you. Bambina, are you alright?
She's actually gonna kind of move away from the touch or any touch at the moment and just I don't know.
Natasha will pull her hand back, wipe off her sword, and sheath it. She will kneel down next to you. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let either of you hunt alone.
He's been following me for a while. He would have gotten me eventually.
I see. We need to get back to the others.
We do. Is he
Dead.
okay? And she'll attempt to compose herself, stand up.
Okay.
We need to find a place to bury him. I at least owe him that courtesy.
We don't have a way to transfer the body to a car, but we can see about a temporary space. Maybe bring him down to the sewers.
Sure. She'll close his eyes. Just another death. Which way are the others?
Natasha will kind of delicately hold out her hand for Louisa. You're very injured.
I'll manage.
You can't see. Hold my hand.
She will take her hand.
Natasha will take your hand very gently and loosely. And she will pick up the body with her other arm. The place that she will take you back to Cal, to Laurent. I'm going to put this in a place so we can come back to it later. She's looking at Laurent as she says this.
Do you want me to tend to that and you can tend to your children?
If you'd be so kind.
Absolutely. And he'll, as he's still slowly spooling his fingers back in, he'll hold out his good hand.
She will hand you the broken body of the dead Thin Blood.
And
You will see that. Laurent will be able to see that the ends of his whips did hit, just not enough damage to stop him.
And Laurent will take the body, kind of cradle it to his chest, and stalk off into the darkness.
Natasha will guide Louisa and Cal to the car they drove in on. Do they get into the car?
Louise is going to be hesitant about it.
Cal's not getting in.
Natasha will look between the two of you. Would you like to go by way of sewers?
He messed with the car before we tried to leave.
Would you like to inspect the car? I can look it over.
Please.
And Natasha will take a moment to start looking over the car. She does it very deliberately and very slowly, so you can see each step that she takes. Louisa, you recognize she is not as familiar with cars as you are, but she does make a point of opening up the various compartments, showing you that everything is clean, checking the tires, checking the wells, and all that jazz.
Once it looks all right, Louisa will go in. We may need someone to go inspect Cal's car, but we can't leave the others waiting.
Do you get in, Cal?
He'll take a moment to look at Acorn in his arms. Is Acorn still injured, or is he at least healing a little bit?
Acorn seems like he is healed, like fully healed. Like you can put your your thumb against like the top of his chest, feel his steady heartbeat. It's like he's got a rapid, steady heartbeat. You can kind of tell his breathing has evened out, his bones have healed, but he's asleep. He is fast asleep. That kind of healing takes a lot of energy.
Cal will put him in his jacket pocket, his favorite little place. And Cal will look back to the Parky Force, and then we'll get in. He's not really saying much of anything.
Okay. And Natasha will start to make the drive back. And with that, we will switch back over to Maddie and Percy, along with our dear Wendy darling.
Oh, we'll have more. That's good. I like guests. And she will be just pouring what appears to be blood from a fancy china teapot into fancy china teacups before turning away and just grabbing 4 more teacups. They will be hungry. They will be hungry.
Thank you.
Oh. I know you.
You do?
It's the eyes.
In her head, she's like, where have I heard that before? Like, about 2 different people right now. So she just kind of looks cautiously at Wendy, not sure which person Wendy is referring to, and is hoping that she'll just give her more.
Oh. You're a Tremere.
Uh-huh.
Has anyone ever told you you look very like a particular elder?
A Tremere Eldor?
Yes.
I've maybe heard that a couple times.
Oh, good. I'm not just seeing things again. Would you like more, Persephone?
Full name?
It's Percy. And no, I'm good. And Percy's gonna go right back to pacing.
They'll be home soon. And she will just vaguely kind of pat the air.
Okay.
Percy is now doubly not gonna go, kind of just edges closer to Maddie, I guess, because he's like, I don't like that you call me my full name. Don't call me that.
Okay. So y'all have some idle conversation. 30 minutes pass. 45 minutes. An hour. An hour and a half. Then you hear the door open.
Oh, good.
3 pairs of footsteps. You would see Cal and Louisa coming in with Natasha 2 steps behind them.
Oh,
They are both injured. And Louisa has blood marks down her face and trailing down her chin.
oh dear.
What?
Tea?
Probably also covered in a lot of blood.
Yeah, she's covered in a lot of blood.
Tea? I'll get the
Hunters?
better vintage out.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Oh no, that wasn't a request. Please sit.
You're in her house? You are taking that tea.
She will sit.
I can assure you it's palatable even to those with sensitive stomachs.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you guys okay?
Was it Hunters?
No.
You didn't answer Maddie's question.
I'll manage.
Cal?
Cal just sits down. He's not saying anything. He's just staring at the floor.
She awkwardly pats his shoulder.
Percy is immediately looking at Natasha, considering they're not giving many answers.
Tea, Calvin. Ethically sourced, I promise.
He'll just say thank you. It's like a very soft, but there's so much anger under the thank you, and he'll just sip it.
My cousin is not with you.
He'll be with us soon. He body storage.
Ah. Did he call the children?
I'm sorry?
The ones who clean up.
There wasn't much to clean up.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah.
And she's just going to hand Natasha a cup.
Natasha will just automatically take it and sip at it. She has She is sitting near Cal and Louisa, but she is not touching them.
What happened?
It was a mess of mine and it got dealt with.
Percy is fully squinting at Louisa in like a, why won't you let me help you?
It was someone that held a grudge that came in illegal pursuit of Louisa, and it caught both Cal and herself into a crossfire while they were hunting. They have been dealt with
At least that's
permanently.
good. And at least it wasn't hunters. Percy is gonna find a wall to lean against and just kind of pet Melano.
Okay.
Oh, yes. They have been troublesome of late, haven't they?
Yes. They certainly have.
Maddie starts fidgeting more and more at the mention of hunters.
Madeline, do you need a refill?
No, thank you.
Well, at least we have one less hunter to worry about. Percy's gonna just awkwardly motion at the cooler wherever that got placed and all the.
We brought the cooler.
Percy definitely brought that thing.
Is there a person in that?
Part of a person.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it's only a part. Still, the Fisher King will take care of him.
Here, here.
Where did you get that hand, Percy? Are you implying that's a hunter?
Was a hunter.
Why did you bring me the hand?
It's blood from a mortal. I figured you could work your Tremere stuff.
And do what?
Percy will kind of just shrug. I'm not the Tremere.
Do you want me to taste its blood? And try to learn things about it?
You're the Tremere here. I would rather you not, but if that's what you must do.
Okay, if you have the hand, where's the rest of the hunter?
Oh, he's having surgery.
Around this time, Laurent would come on in.
And he's just brushing himself off, wiping his hands. There.
Oh,
Now
good.
that unpleasantness is finished.
Now you're home. Tea.
You know me so well, dear cousin.
We're having a tea party.
I would hate myself if I missed it. he takes a cup and sits down next to Wendy.
Okay. So as we're all having this tea party,
Maddie's just staring at Percy.
I'm going to check in on everyone's heads. We're just gonna start with Cal. How you doing, buddy?
He is just angry, not at Louisa, but at the situation where the force is his domain, and he got destroyed in his own natural domain. He didn't get to attack once. He didn't get to fight back. He just kept getting fucked around. So sorry, screwed around with. So he's just not good. He's not happy. He went off through all this training for it to mean nothing. So at this point, he does not want to be talked to. He does not want to be bothered.
Okay. Louisa.
She's questioning a lot of things right now. This is the first that she knew there was a price, but this is the first she's heard anything on what the full price was other than her banishment. She is upset that Cal got dragged into her baggage. She is upset that she had to kill probably one of the few last connections left to her brother, or be involved in his death. She wanted to get more answers. She wanted to see if there could be a possible understanding, even though a small part of her knows this is the line of work I am in. This is the life I am in now. There's always going to be a price. And she's just going to kind of continue to silently sit there and rub at her neck where he had the flashlight in silence as she ponders this. Kind of not even paying attention to most of the room.
Okay. Percy,
Yes.
where's your head at?
He's very much relieved to hear that it wasn't a hunter, because most likely whenever she realized Cal and Louisa are in danger and Natasha ran off so quickly, she kind of thought, uh-oh, did my actions lead the hunters to do something? So she's relieved. And also just kind of restless and wants action, as in typical Percy fashion. Just kind of, yeah, she's just kind of worriedly watching her coterie mates and grappling with the fact that she kind of cares about them and she does not want to admit that.
Okay. Maddie, where's your head at?
Well, she's highly concerned that two of her coterie mates were attacked, and they don't want to talk about it because that must mean it was really bad. She is really perplexed on what on earth Percy expects her to do with this hand. Like, it's a hand. Maddie, like, if this guy is already supposedly with whoever the Fisher King is that the prince? She's not quite sure. Why the frick would she need his blood? She can't track it because she doesn't have any disciplines to track blood. B, if he's already in custody, there is no reason to track it. So she's so confused what she's supposed to do with his hand. It's not like she could, like, osmosis find the other hunters through his blood. And then, of course, she's just a little unnerved and rattled by everything going on. Especially that, of course, one of the first things this weird Toreador acting Primogen said to her is basically was like, "You look like Mirlinda." She was like, freaking great. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to keep it together right now.
Laurent?
Laurent is still a little upset that this thin blood was able to outrun him. Like, not happy about that, but he is also just very thoroughly masking for the children's sake.
Makes sense. And Wendy?
Oh, we're
Oh,
having a tea party.
you came out today. That is the first time you've seen that red gas since the
Yes.
previous regime was deposed.
How strange.
And as Wendy is percolating on that, you kind of feel this ring, 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 banana phone in the back of your head.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Seer network.
Do you answer the call?
Well, yes. It would be rude not to.
Wendy.
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Yes,
We're
hello.
we're back in the city. I can't find my lost boy. Do you know where my lost boy is, Wendy, darling?
Who is that?
The last time I saw him, he was wearing an orb.
Orb. Wearing
Orb.
an orb.
Face orb.
Oh. No. He would prefer I not peek.
Okay. Then I guess I should go find him. He is my lost boy, after all. Thank you. I will see you later, Miss Wendy.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Thomas is here too.
Oh, no.
Yes, the lost boy summoned us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Not on me, I hope.
Oh, no. There's someone else that's broken.
Oh, good. I was just fixing that. We're having tea. Wendy's side of the conversation is all out loud.
Crazy seer. Crazy seer.
Okay. And Wendy, you will feel very like a pat on your shoulders. I sent you a water gun.
Oh, he'll hate that.
Not the water guns.
It's okay.
Heck yeah.
Don't point it at yourself. It has bleach in it. Shh.
Oh,
Are we planning on ruining the prince's
he'll
clothing?
really hate that.
Well, then he has to stop avoiding me. Bye-bye. Happy hunting. And you'll feel the connection kind of dissipate.
Not
And you
these
feel like
freaking
that-
2 milks again.
You feel this faint pink shimmer kind of come over that kind of follows with every communication or pull through the oracle net.
Oh. Hi, Sandy. Bye then. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude. I have a friend coming into town. A Malkavian. She's very good at fixing the things that are broken.
Maddie's danger sense immediately goes over that she should not be near this Malkavian.
And with that, we will bring this session of Fully by Night. Trunklings, coteries are hiding in the roses. to a close. Now, my fledglings, for the next week or so, your coterie is going to be within the Toreador clan haven. So if you'd like to make sessions with Laurent or Wendy or both, and you have been fully introduced, you are welcome to it.
Interesting.
They have one plan.
But we will let you percolate on that as we give our socials to the crowd before we leave. Starting with Cal.
Hello, you can find me on TikTok, sorry, Blue Sky or wherever, at Techomonk. I don't post a lot, but I'll be there.
Hi, I'm Katie. You can find me at all socials that I have available at Dragon of the Dark Rose or some variant of that username, because Blue Skies apparently doesn't let me have my full username. You can also find me every other Monday at Basics of the Game playing a ghoul named Sage, who currently is also heavily damaged. And all of my other fun projects are in my link tree, which is in my socials.
Okay. Percy.
Hi, I'm Ink or Cowboy Ink on Instagram and TikTok. Though I post more on Instagram. That's about it for me.
AJ.
Hey guys, I am AJ. I am at AJ Cinematic on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Well, actually, the YouTube is AJ_Cinematic because my name was taken. But if you actually want to see me post regularly, don't go to the Instagram, go to TikTok or YouTube. You can catch me there with my wild stuff.
Anar.
Yes, unmute.
I am Einar. You can find me most anywhere at Einar_TTRPG. You can also find me where the skies are blue at instarsorbit.bsky.social. If you can't find me there, I don't want you to.
And our lovely G'day.
Hello! I am G'day Effect, sometimes with an underscore, sometimes all smushed together. On TikTok, it's the underscore. On Blue Sky and YouTube, it's all smashed together. Different kinds of content for different platforms, and you can pretty much always find me on the Philadelphia by Night socials. And I think that's it.
All right, and I am Kindle the Elemental on TikTok. You're a storyteller for this evening, and I hope all of you have a lovely night.